I'm Matt Gelka in Washington. Supporters for Vice President Kamala Harris heard from the outgoing VP for the first time since her concession speech earlier this month.
I know this is an uncertain time. I'm clear-eyed about that.
Outgoing Vice President Kamala Harris praised her supporters in a virtual call. She touted their effort and their funding.
We raised an historic $1.4 billion, almost $1.5 billion from grassroots supporters alone. The most in presidential campaign history.
The campaign burned through that money and wound up with debt after the loss. Campaign finance records from July through mid-October showed just under $500 million spent on advertising. That included TV and digital ads, a $900,000 buy for the Las Vegas Sphere, and money for staff and setup for some of her big-name celebrity events. Oprah's production company got $1 million to hold and set up a town hall. Harris's campaign defended their strategy while saying it was tough to run such a short campaign during an appearance on liberal podcast Pod Save America this week.
We're trying to find young people. We're trying to find these lower propensity voters that were tuned out to politics.
Veteran Democratic strategist James Carville is eviscerating the campaign, blaming young staffers for Harris not appearing on Joe Rogan's influential podcast. Donald Trump sat with him for 3 hours.
The vice president was thinking about going on Joe Rogan's show, and a lot of the younger progressive staffers pitched a hissy fit. I'm really not interested in your uninformed, stupid jack opinion as to whether you go on Joe Rogan or not.
Harris's team said the VP planned to do it. It just didn't work out.
We had discussions with Joe Rogan's team. They were great. They wanted us to come on. We wanted to come on. Didn't ultimately impact the outcome one way or the other.
Harris is still reportedly mulling over her own political future, but at least one Democratic megadonor, Florida Attorney John Morgan, says the campaign blowing through all of that cash should disqualify her from running again. Reporting in Washington, I'm Matt Gelka.